Good morning, students. How are you today? I hope all of you are just fine. So today we are going to learn about imperative sentence through this video, since we can have our class at school. Because of the coronavirus, we have to stay at home. Please drink more water, wash our hands, and be healthy. Jadi, selamat pagi murid-murid. Gimana kabarnya hari ini? Saya harap atau Miss berharap kita semuanya dalam keadaan baik-baik saja. Jadi hari ini kita akan belajar mengenai imperative sentence melalui video, karena kita nggak ada kelas ya, atau kita nggak bisa berjumpa di sekolah. Karena masih dalam kondisi penyebaran coronavirus ini, kita diharapkan tetap tinggal di rumah, minumlah lebih banyak air, lalu kita juga harus mencuci tangan kita, dan semoga kita semua dalam keadaan sehat-sehat saja. Okay, I'm going to start now. We are going to learn about imperative sentence. In this unit 7, the first thing that we have to learn is imperative sentence. So what is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence are used to tell someone to do the order given. Jadi kita di unit yang ke-7 ini kita belajar mengenai kalimat imperatif atau kalimat perintah. Kalimat perintah digunakan untuk memberitahu seseorang melakukan perintah yang diberikan kepadanya. Lalu kalimat perintah itu dibagi menjadi dua. Imperative sentences are divided into two. The first one is command expressions. Yang pertama adalah ungkapan memerintah. Contohnya, okay, we can read the examples. Sit down. Keep silent. Do your homework. Close the door, please. Kalau misalnya dia ada kata-kata please, close the door please, biasanya itu kalimatnya lebih formal. Next, the second one is prohibition expressions. Prohibition expression itu artinya ungkapan larangan. Contohnya bisa kita lihat di sini. Don't stand up. No smoking, please. Do not laugh. Don't be so arrogant. Okay, that's all about imperative sentence. Some things that you have to pay attention is when we make the command expressions, we have to use the verb one. While in prohibition expressions, we have to use don't plus verb one. Okay? If you don't want to use verb one, if you want to use verb in, you have to use no in front of the sentence. Okay? I think that's all. We are going to go next to review. So, we have learned about imperative sentence, yaitu kalimat perintah, terbagi dua dia. Yang pertama adalah command expressions. Okay, these are some pictures of command expressions. I would like you to say the command expression for the first picture. Okay, we can say that this command expression is stand up. Next, you see the picture here? We can say this command expression is read your book. Next, see the picture here? And then what will you say to give command? You can say brush your teeth. If you want to make longer sentences or sentence, you can say brush your teeth twice a day. Gosoklah gigimu 1 hari 2 kali. And remember to use verb one for command expression. So we cannot use verb in. We cannot say standing up please, or we cannot say reading up please, or we cannot say brushing your teeth please. No, we have to use verb one. Next is prohibition expressions. For prohibition expression ini kan tadi kalimat larangan. So we have to prohibit someone in doing something. Oke, ini ada gambar pertama, picture number 1. What can you say about this picture? Okay, you can say, don't watch too much TV. Don't watch too much TV. Jangan nonton terlalu banyak TV. Next, you can say, no talking please. No talking please. Next, maybe you can say, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. You have to work hard, right? Okay, so take a look at the patterns. In prohibition expression, you have to use don't plus verb 1. Don't watch TV. Don't watch too much TV. Next, you can use no plus verb 1 ing, like no talking please, no smoking. Next, we can use don't be plus adjective. Don't be lazy. Don't be talkative. So remember, when we want to use adjective, we have to put be after don't. Jadi ingat, kalau misalnya kita mau pakai kata sifat atau adjective, kita harus tambahkan be setelah kata-kata don't, jangan. Okay, now it's your turn to do your task. Take a look at your task here. The first one is, I would like you to write down the imperative sentence in your notebook. Jadi tugas yang pertama yang harus kamu kerjakan itu, kamu harus menuliskan di catatanmu mengenai imperative sentence yang tadi di depan, ya. Caranya bagaimana? Kamu mungkin bisa screenshot dulu video ini. And then the second one, in your exercise book, do this task. Selanjutnya, yang bagian kedua, di latihanmu, kerjakanlah tugas-tugas berikut ini. I would like you to write down Unit 7, Exercise 1. Di latihanmu, tulislah Unit 7, Exercise 1. Yang bagian pertama, tulislah 3 command expression dan 3 prohibition expression dari yang tadi barusan kita review. Yang tadi berdasarkan gambar. Okay. Yang nomor 2-nya, the second one is write down 5 more examples of command expressions and 5 examples of prohibition examples that you can find in your classroom. Untuk nomor 2, kamu sendiri yang membuat command expression dan 5 ya, dan juga 5 prohibition expressionnya, example-nya yang bisa kamu temukan di ruang kelasmu. Lalu lanjut lagi ke Unit 7 Exercise 2. Watch the video from YouTube. Free math education about the coronavirus and answer the following questions. Nah, Miss mau minta kalian semuanya itu nonton video dari YouTube. Boleh di search atau Google ya. Free math education about the coronavirus. Lalu kita akan menjawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan berikut ini. Number 1, what is coronavirus? Apa sih itu coronavirus? Next, number 2, what are the symptoms? Gejala-gejala orang yang mengidap atau terkena penyakit coronavirus ini apa saja? Number 3, yang nomor 3, as you have learned about the imperatives, write down the common expressions and prohibitions expression that you can gather from the video about the coronavirus. Nah, kan kita sudah belajar imperatif, kalimat perintah. Sekarang kita akan tuliskan kira-kira ungkapan memerintah atau ungkapan larangan yang bisa kamu kumpulkan dari video yang kamu tonton tadi mengenai coronavirus. Okay? Contohnya seperti ini. Command expressionnya, things you have to do in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Command expressionnya itu contohnya stay at home. Okay? Hal-hal yang harus kamu lakukan di tengah mewabahnya virus corona ini. Dah ya, 1, stay at home. You can add more to number 3, add number 2 to number 6. And then prohibition expressionnya, things you shouldn't do in the midst of coronavirus pandemic. Prohibition expression berarti kita dilarang. Contohnya, number 1, don't go outside. number 2 until number 6 I would like you to continue. Okay, I hope that you can understand all the materials or about imperative sentence today. And after you do that task, I'm going to give you a quiz or tongue twister. What is tongue twister? Tongue twister is defined as a phrase or sentence that is hard to speak fast, usually because of alliteration or a sequence of nearly similar sounds. Kalau tongue twister itu katanya lidah kita itu bakalan terikat gitu. Karena tongue twister ini merupakan kalimat yang susah kita ucapkan secara cepat. Karena biasanya bunyinya itu hampir bersamaan. Kata-kata di dalam kalimat itu bunyinya hampir bersamaan. Contohnya, ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Lalu kita cepatkan bacanya. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Oke, Miss harap kalian juga ikuti bacanya. Jadi kita baca dari lambat sampai lebih cepat sampai lebih cepat. Next, green glass globes. Green glass globes glow greenly. Green glass globes glow greenly. Okay, next, four furious friends fought for the phone. Four furious friends fought for the phone. Four furious friends fought for the phone. Ini tongue twisternya just for fun ya guys. Copyright. When you write copy, you have the right to copyright the copy you write. When you write copy, you have the right to copyright the copy you write. Oke, tambah cepat ya. I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish. But if you wish to wish the wishes, I won't wish the wish you wish to wish. You can do faster. Next, bitter butter. Betty bought a bar of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty beat a bit of butter to make the bitter butter better. You can do faster than me. Next, big black bear. A big black buck beat the big black bear, but the big black bear beat the big black buck back. Oke, lebih cepat lagi ya kita ya. Anggap aja nih sebagai kuis gitu. Oke, terakhir ini ya. Ada ungkapan, teachers open the door but you must enter by yourself. Artinya apa? Guru sudah membuka pintu bagimu, memberikan pengajaran bagimu, tapi kamu sendiri juga harus masuk. Artinya, guru berusaha memberikan pengajaran kepadamu, tapi kamu juga harus berusaha menerima ajaran yang diberikan oleh gurumu. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye. Have a nice day.